This is just my opinion, and we gonna talk about it. Fam, I am neurodivergent, and I don't see the world the same way that everybody does. I One of my gifts is I see patterns, and sometimes I pick up patterns. Well, whatever. And here's a pattern that I picked up. And I know I talked about it last year and probably the year before that. Whenever it comes to be election time, all over the internet, we have to hear about how horrible black men are, how they abuse us, beat us, hurt us, murk us, how horrible black women are. They're gold diggers. They just want our money. And I'm going to say this: there are good and bad in all races. There are good women and there are bad women in all races. There are good men and bad men in all races. So, sure, there are bad black men. And sure, there are bad black women. But the large majority of us are good people. And whenever anybody makes a blanket statement about black men, well, you're talking about my dad and you're talking about my brother. You're talking about my cousins. You're talking about my grandson. You're talking about my uncles. You're talking about my grandfathers that passed away. And no, you're talking about my friends and my coworkers. No. And so, are there bad men? Yes. But the majority of black men are not like that. And so always remember that. Always, when you hear these things, it's designed to get you emotional, right? And acting out of emotion. And we're not doing that. It's designed to separate us. FBA folks, the scariest thing that these politicians are seeing is us coming together, black men and black women coming together and thinking about the needs of our community above all else, above everybody else's problems, above everybody else's situations. We're looking at what's going on and the needs of our own community, of the black community. And that's dangerous, I think, for other people that we act together. Now, I do not want to downplay that there are dangerous men out here, but I want to say this. I'm not hearing myself, so I don't know. But I want to say this. In other countries, women are second class citizens, sometimes below the children. Women are treated so poorly. Remember the lady in, I guess it was Dubai, and she had a trucking company. She had a car accident with a rental, and she went to get her stuff from the rental place, and they wouldn't give her stuff. So she's in there and she's like, debating, and maybe her voice raised a little bit. They arrested her. Not the man that was stealing her stuff. They arrested her. I don't know what happened to her, but you can be beat. Like, you can get a whooping for talking, raising your voice to a man in public like that in some of those Middle Eastern countries. I don't think you remember. Do you guys remember the brick lady? who lied and said the black man beat her up, and come to find out it was a lie. Well, the men from her community, I think she was Somali. The men from her community were like, "That's what she gets. She shouldn't have been out there in men's faces like that." Like, they were on her. Like, they don't view women the same as we would never say she deserved that. Like, it's not the same as it is here. And so, they throw acid on women in other countries. They beat women in public in other countries. They circumcise little girls in other countries. They kidnap little girls. Remember Oprah's school where was that Oprah's school where they kidnapped all those girls? They kidnap girls and traffic them. It's different in other countries. And those women have a valid gripe against their men, but it's not like that here. And are there some bad actors here? Yes. I mean, do you guys remember a few weeks ago there was the Grape Festival where it was like a fertility festival, and if you were a woman and you were out, you was fair game to be fertilized? Like, it's not. Other women in other countries really have a reason to say, like, men are horrible. Like, they come from societies where all that's okay, and that's not okay here. And the majority of black men observe our moral codes here to see. This is how I know it's fake and astroturfed, because we just saw that white man unalive that girl um in Africa, right? He got engaged to her, and then somehow she comes up dead. Okay, allegedly. Allegedly. Allegedly hurt her. And it's like, you don't bring that up at all? You don't bring up it's not men are dangerous to women. No, it's black men. And it's and in the black manosphere, it's black women. And then I'm hearing like our society, there's something wrong with us. There is nothing wrong with us. We are coming together, and we are deciding what we want for our community. As families and as communities, we're coming together and saying, "Hey, this is what we need." So don't let these astroturf um, new posts that are so black men are so horrible. I mean, they're using Meg the Stallion to get us in our feelings. I don't care who Meg the Stallion dates, but they need to clean her up so that they can push her out for the next politicians, for the next election season. See, we're in that election season. They got to clean her up so they can put her out there. I don't I don't idolize people that way, so I don't really care. And her shaking her booty ain't gonna make me vote a certain way. Whatever, it's what you have to say towards the needs of our community is whether you're gonna get my vote. Um, that's all. I don't want to get political, but I want to say that politics is driving this these talking points, and we can't fall into it. We can't get into our emotions. We're above that now of voting out of emotion. We have to vote out of policy. Join us again next time when In His Will Ministries International presents It's Just My Opinion. Until then, bye.